Hello guys, today we're here for another video. This is my first time being able to film since the last few videos I've posted. Yeah, I think I did 2 sketchbook tours, I don't remember, in one day. And yeah, then I went and I was with my grandma for a week, and my mom and baby are still in the hospital, but they're both doing great. Everything's good. Baby is just a little bit premature, so she needs a little extra help. But today I have a very fun video in mind. So I have been seeing color spreads all over Pinterest, and I would really like to do those. And honestly, one of my goals is a color spread. So I've only done like one in here, and I think that I need to do more in order to reach my goal. So yeah, we should definitely do that. I have this for Pinterest references. I don't think it'll be on screen most of the time, but if it is, don't mind it. I didn't want to choose which color, so I have all 6 colors of the rainbow. If I get red, then I'm just going to incorporate pink in there because, yeah, and more of the purpley ones will go with the purple. Yes. So I am going to randomly choose, and you're just going to have to believe me that I am not picking. Yeah, you're just going to have to believe me, okay? Let's trust each other, okay? Let's trust each other. Okay, I'm looking away. And this one. Green! Okay, I didn't really want green, but that's how you know I wasn't cheating. You know, green, I have probably the most options, so this might be the easiest actually. Okay, so jumping right into it, I got all of my greens and I gathered them all. They didn't fit in one cup, which was really sad, but yeah. And I started looking up images. I really wasn't sure what I wanted to draw. I knew that this image, I'll put it on screen, of a mermaid that Drawing Waffles drew a while ago. I really wanted to try drawing that. So this is like completely copying her, I guess. I wouldn't say copy, but like, you know what I mean? Because it's obviously like in my art style, but yeah, it's definitely inspired by her. But I was trying to like switch it up so it wasn't so similar by putting the tail up more, and it was just bad. I should have just from the start stuck to just how she did it, because I shouldn't have questioned it. But I think one of the biggest problems with this piece is that it's a full spread, right, which I love. That's why I don't really like spiral sketchbooks anymore, because I don't feel like you can do this as easy. And yeah, so I mean, that's all cool and all, but I didn't draw it as one big thing, so I just kind of took it one by one. And because I did that, I think some things don't make sense where they ended up, and some things just look kind of squished, and like you'll see that something overlaps another thing and it just doesn't look great. But I was excited to have green. I got a new pastel set for Ohuhu markers, and the greens in it are really pretty. So I really am happy to have that. And I was just excited to draw again because I hadn't drawn for so long, and I just listened to Beach Bunny, which I've been obsessed with. Yeah, I've just been listening to some of their albums that I haven't really listened to, and it was a lot of fun. I haven't done this in a while, so I just want to talk about this. I am not going to give up YouTube until I get big. Well, even then, I'm not going to give it up, right? I'm going to try my very best to blow up, whatever, as everyone wants, and I'm going to just keep posting till that happens. Now, I honestly do feel unmotivated sometimes to put out art. I just kind of get like, why am I doing this?
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
I just, you know what I mean? And it sucks. So I was watching Drawing with Waffles old videos from like 15 years ago, and yeah, it was just really nice to see how she didn't really have any subscribers, views, likes, and she just did art, and it was fun, and to see her kind of, not cringy, but we all have those, and this will be mine in 15 years. This will be my cringe. And yeah, it's really motivating to see how far she's made it and how good she's doing. And so I'm trying to keep in mind that it doesn't matter. I'm in the slow process right now, but eventually I will gain followers. So for the outline, I wanted to add this like really light green to it, and then I was planning on doing a dark green background, and then that way it'll make it seem like the drawings kind of pop. And yeah, that was fun. A lot of my darker greens are like almost dead. I have a lot of light greens, once again because of the pastel set, but I really don't have a lot of dark greens, and that was really, really hard to get variant with that. And I was also like, do I want the whole piece to be warm, or do I want to add cold greens in there? So yeah, it was weird. I decided to do both in this one, but yeah. Sorry about that voice crack. I'm kind of losing my voice. I don't know why, but I am. I think a lot of artists find mermaids a lot of fun to draw because you don't have to deal with the legs or the feet or anything like that. You just kind of go for it, and it's great and it's beautiful. And yeah, I went through a phase where mermaids were all I would draw because I didn't know how to do legs, and then you only have to worry about the top half, and like that's the funnest part to draw. The face, the hair, all that. So yeah, but it was fun to draw a mermaid again, and I definitely want to involve myself in mermaid. I don't know what it's called, but it's just where you draw a lot of mermaids in May, and I definitely want to do that. I will be still posting by May, so that's fun. In October, I'd love to do Inktober. I'm not very good at Inktober. I've attempted it before, but yeah, those are definitely things that I'm planning on doing. Now, for this frog, I was looking at a reference, and yeah, it was fun. I knew I wanted to draw a frog. I was like, what's green that I like? Frog, you know what I mean? And he was really fun to color in and stuff and shade, and all of it really was, to be honest. There wasn't like anything that wasn't fun to draw. I just think there are some that didn't turn out as good. I feel like I could have definitely added a border or something maybe to kind of help. I don't know. I think that it misses something, but I don't know what. But look how cute this little frog is. I decided to do all the line art with a dark marker. That way I don't bring in black and it doesn't ruin the whole green vibe. And because I don't have any like liner that's dark green. So, I probably could have found one, but I just thought that why not just use a marker? I don't need any fine details anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. At this point, I was still looking at it as like, its own individual thing and not just one big piece. Yeah, that I don't know why I would do that to myself. It made it miserable. And then I started drawing a koi because I love koi, but I decided that like this is hideous, like the tail and stuff, but I didn't know what else to put there, and I didn't want to erase it because the screen wasn't really erasing. My problems, annoying problems. But it's okay. I wrote out green, and I think this is not, actually, never mind. I was going to say this is where I looked at it as one big piece, but I don't think I did that at all, ever. I don't think I ever did that. Yeah, and it would have been helpful because, come on. You know what I mean? This koi fish honestly just makes me mad because I used to be so good at drawing koi fish, and like I have a really good old painting of one, and this one just is not good. Sorry, my cat just came into my room, but I don't know, I just hated it and I wanted to move on, so I kind of rushed it. Forgot to line the frog, and I'm lining him, but yeah, don't mind how ugly this koi fish is. Maybe one time or sometime I will paint another one and do better, because for real I need to do better. This is probably my favorite one, my second being the mermaid, but this one, like, it was a cat, right? And I honestly hate how the sketch looks at first. Like, I could not figure out how I wanted the eyes and how to make them cute and stuff, and it was just, I don't know, it was just pissing me off. I was like, couldn't figure it out in the mouth too. I think the mouth was too big, and it looked like it was supposed to be straight on when the head was like slightly turned, and it was just annoying, and you'll see that it gets really, really ugly, but it turns out cute, so don't worry too much. So for my next sketchbook tour, number 6 is actually a sketchbook full of animals, and it's not done. It's like halfway done, I think, and I don't know if I'll ever finish it, to be honest. I just don't like the sketchbook, and I'm thinking I'll start a new one that's a different type of sketchbook. That way I like it a little bit more, and I like the paper more and stuff. But let me know if I should do tour of that one or if I should just skip to number 7, which is what I started this channel on. Maybe I will do number 5, but yeah, I can't promise. I'm at number 6. I can't promise it, but maybe I will. Maybe I'll just include it with number 7 because it's only half of a sketchbook, and I think it'll only take me like 10 minutes because I don't have a lot to say, and I'm not very proud of the artwork in there. I never really do this where I layer and layer and layer and layer, and it's honestly a lot of fun. The ELO sketchbook is made for this, so it, was nice and it didn't really bleed through. Speaking of not bleeding through, I really, really want a Ohuhu sketchbook. If anyone has gotten one, please let me know. I'm scared that it won't work with acrylic paints and watercolor, but honestly I haven't even done that much of either of those, so I might just get it because my main medium is definitely alcohol markers. I use alcohol markers for the majority of all my art pieces, and I heard that it does not bleed through, and I found one that's a rectangle and no spiral, and it looks pretty freaking nice. But I also heard that the covers don't stick to stickers very well, which honestly, something I love about the ELO sketchbook is I have a really old one that the stickers don't ever peel. Like, you could throw them around, you could try to get them off, and I don't think they'd come off. So let me know if you've had a Ohuhu sketchbook and if it was easy or not to decorate the front of. I could just bring out acrylic paint, so it's not that big of a deal, but definitely ideal if I can put stickers on it. I'm thinking my next sketchbook is gonna have the theme of orange, since my last one had red, and I don't know, I think it'd be aesthetic if I did it like in a rainbow, and it would just be cool to look down at them and see that. But I would have to order orange stickers because I don't think I have a lot of orange stickers, but I guess we'll see. I didn't know what to do in that little blank area. I should have just done like a person standing or something, but I'm like, you know what, since I think that cat turned out so freaking cute, I'm gonna do a raccoon, because basically same thing, right? No, and the raccoon, I mean, it's not ugly, but it's definitely not like the cutest thing in the world, and yeah, I don't know, I think it would have been better just to stick to what I know. It was fun to just get to layer again and layer. I want to do more of these color spreads, but the next time I do it, it might be in a bigger sketchbook that's rectangle. The sketchbook is coming to an end, which is kind of really sad, because so far I like it a lot. It might be one of my favorites. I just think that my art style has changed a lot since the beginning of it, because I don't do triangle noses anymore, and I've gotten better at using alcohol markers. The more and more you use them, the better and better you're gonna get, and I've been using them for like 3 or 4 years now, so I should know a few tricks like layering and stuff like that. But yeah, and I've gotten really comfortable with them. Anyway, this sketch I thought was really cute. I just had this like vision that I really wanted to do a girl with glasses and a ponytail, but there wasn't really room, and I wanted to do it, but I mean, it's overlapping with the raccoon. I was just like, oh, well, what do I do? I even tried to draw it on a sticky note, and it just didn't look good. I just couldn't get it down. But yeah, so I'm trying to draw it. It looks fine, but definitely not good. You know what I mean? It's just kind of sad. she's the one I meant was overlapping with the raccoon. I wish I just could, times like this make me want to do digital art. I wish I could just like move him up. Do you know what I mean? Because now he looks like he's like hiding behind her or something. If I could just move him up and make him a little smaller, it would have been fine. Anyway, we are coloring in the word green. This is kind of a last minute thing. I didn't know I was going to be doing this, but I did it, and yeah, it's fantastic. I think this would have been better rectangle. I think that the square is really good for portraits, but for a lot of other things, unless you're doing a spread like this, which is okay for like landscapes, it's kind of difficult to like put a layout that works. I just think a lot of things are meant for rectangles, especially when you're doing like a full body. You just have these really awkward sides that you're like, well, do I put two other people or what do I do? Because you know what I mean? And I have been wanting to draw more bodies, but it always just looks so awkward. I think adding this green honestly has fixed everything. These Artex markers are literally my everything. I have gone through my sketchbook and just lined things with them or done backgrounds, and it just makes everything so much funner. And I'm not going to do a sketchbook tour of this sketchbook until I'm like happy with every single page at least a little bit. So if you want a sketchbook tour, you know, you're gonna have to wait for that. I'm sorry, but anyway, we're coming to an end. Just, you know, making sure everything's shiny and everything's lined. Hello guys, I am done with the piece for today. I think there are ugly things about it, and I think there are cute things. I like the mermaid. That was actually inspired by drawing with waffles. Just letting you know. Then this one looked really ugly as a sketch, but I love how it looks now. She looked really cute as a sketch, and I don't think she's very cute now. You know, I should have sketched everything and then like colored it in. I started with the mermaid as like its own piece, but I should have just looked at it all as its own thing. But honestly, I think it's really cute, and it was a lot of fun to do, to just, you know, let it out. I haven't drawn in kind of a while, so in like over a week and a half, maybe close to 2 weeks. So yeah, this sketchbook has been taking me way too long, but we're almost at the end. I would definitely like to do another one of these color videos. Please let me know if you would like that or what color you'd like to see next. And yeah, see you next time. Bye.